Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. It's like what you choose to do with your 24 hours. Optimism is one of the ingredients in the cake of life to make everything work. Your mindset and your mouth are the two pieces that you need to create your reality.
Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
What's good? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, gang? So welcome back to day 19 of VLOGMAS. Day 19 of VLOGMAS. Y'all already know we going strong. Today we at the park because y'all know you gotta clear your mind. When you clear your mind, then anything is possible. So let's get into this video. So today I'm gonna be telling y'all, since it's 2023, I'm gonna give y'all 23 reasons why I am grateful for what I have. Number one is I'm thankful for my health. And I feel like this list, when I was making this list, I really had to think like about what I really was grateful for and what I really cherish every day that you don't really pay attention to on a normal basis. But it's my health, right? And then the second thing I put on the list is to be alive. I just feel like most people just take that for granted and it should never be overlooked. The third thing I'm grateful for is the air we breathe. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't feel like the air get enough credit for what it do. The next thing I'm thankful for is my heart. I'm grateful for my heart because everybody don't got a good heart. Like, this world is mad wicked and kindness is like rare these days. So just to have a good heart and be good to other people, I feel like I'm grateful for that. Next, number 5 is my mindset. My mindset, your mindset, y'all already know Funny Marco. It's a mindset thing. Like, I don't have to tell y'all, like, y'all don't see Funny Marco. Y'all done seen my man. It's a mindset thing, you know. It's all a mindset thing. Number 6 is my strength. When I say strength, I mean strength like physical strength, mental strength, like spiritual strength, whatever kind of strength. Yeah. The next thing I'm grateful for is my 5 senses. So that's being able to hear, being able to taste, being able to smell, being able to feel stuff, being able to see. Like, your 5 senses. Did I say touch? Yeah. Being able to touch. I just feel like when you don't have something, that's when you recognize how much it actually impacted you every day. Next is my siblings. I am grateful for my siblings. I just feel like life would be boring if you don't have siblings. Like, I just feel like life as an only child is boring, and I'm standing on that. Next is my parents. Without my parents, I wouldn't be here. So obviously, I'm grateful for my parents. Next is the clothes on my back. I'm grateful for everything that I have, all my clothes, all my shoes, all my jewelry. I'm grateful to have something on my back. Food, I'm grateful for the food that's on the table, the food that I eat. I actually done, this last like year or two, I done been on a different diet because I just been trying to cut out meats more and more, but I'm grateful for the food that I have. Next, I'm grateful for my education. I've actually had the pleasure of going to college, having the college experience, to graduating college, and I also went to high school, graduated high school. So I'm just thankful for my education. I'm grateful for the information that I learned outside of the classroom, like the information that you learn on the street from just going to work or having friends or just living your everyday life. Next, I'm grateful for my freedom. So this is a fairly new concept to me, having freedom, because I spent mostly all my life in school. But once you start having your freedom, you realize that it's so much. Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. It's like what you choose to do with your 24 hours. The next thing I'm grateful for is laughter. I'm grateful for laughter because I just feel like it don't matter what you're doing, where you at, how life going. It's like if you just laugh, like your whole world, like the whole day will be better. Like if you can put a smile on somebody's face, or somebody can put a smile on your face, and you can make them feel better, then that's really all that really matters. Or if you could just be like a listening ear, that's really all that matters. opportunities. I said I'm grateful for my opportunities that I get. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to go to college. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to finish high school. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to stand right here in front of this camera and make this video for y'all. Like, I'm just grateful to be able to have the tools I need to be able to do the opportunities that I want to take and be great at. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do what I want to do with my time, which is to design clothes. 16, I'm grateful for my energy. I'm grateful for my energy because it's so hard these days to like keep your energy levels up. Like, people be like depression. Like, depression is like a real thing. Like, people like be going through the motions, and I just feel like having high energy or being able to maintain your high energy after things that could bring you down, I feel like having that mindset just allows you to be better and be greater. Like, the energy that you, because you know, like when you don't have no energy, it'd be hard to do anything. It'd be hard to get out the bed. It'd be hard to like just brush your teeth. It'd be hard to do anything. So I'm just grateful for the energy that I have every day when I wake up. Next is my optimism. I am grateful for my optimism because without optimism, the world would be boring. Like, nobody will ever do nothing. Like, without optimism, the world would be so negative all the time. Like, I feel like optimism allows for positive outcomes to come out of negative situations, or to try to see the best in negative situations. And that's why I really like optimism, and that's why I'm grateful for my optimism, because optimism is what allows you to optimism is what keeps you going when you don't see nothing going. Like, optimism is almost like the fuel to faith. I don't want to say it is, but it's like a cake. I done heard this analogy before, but it's like a cake. You know how like when you make a cake, you need all the right amount of each ingredient to make the cake. Like, you can have all the ingredients raw, but you need them to put them together in the right amount in order to make it work. That's how I feel about optimism. I feel like optimism is one of the ingredients in the cake of life to make everything work and be how you want it to be. My next thing I'm grateful for is my ability to speak. I just feel like most people take their voice for granted, and I honestly feel like your mindset and your mouth are the two pieces that you need to create your reality. So if you believe it and then you speak it, it's nothing that can really stop you from achieving what you want to do. So when I say I'm grateful for my ability to speak, I'm saying I'm grateful for my ability to speak positive affirmations over my life and over other people to be successful in whatever I do, or to be successful in whatever they do. Speak positive over somebody else's life, because the words that you speak have a lot of power. And I feel like the sooner that you realize your mental and your mouth are 50% of the battle, then yeah, you halfway there. The next thing that I'm grateful for is the moon and the stars. I put this on my list because I feel like the moon don't get enough credit as the sun, which is the next thing on my list. The sun is the next thing on my list. The sun is number 20. The moon and the stars is 19 and the sun is 20, but I'm gonna do it all in one. And basically I'm gonna say, I feel like the sun, the moon, and the stars don't get enough credit for what it do. Like, if most people had to choose between the sun and the moon, most people would choose the sun just because the sun brings life. But I also feel like the moon is a time to rest. The moon is time for rejuvenation. When the moon comes out, it's like a chill, it's a zen mode, it's a rejuvenation period, it's a restoration period. And when the sun comes out, that's the growth period. You can't have growth without restoration. So I feel like they both 50-50. Like, I feel like the moon just don't get enough credit for what it actually do. Like, the moon and the stars, honestly. Like, if we didn't have the moon, the sky would be pitch black dark, like, at night. Did we not get that? Number 21 is music. I say I'm grateful for music because music has the ability to change moods. So you know how you can interact with somebody and it can change your mood? Music is the same way, but I feel like it's more powerful because the person doesn't actually have to be there in your presence. It's a pre-recorded audio tune that you're putting into your ears. And mind you, you can't control nothing that you hear. So that's why I also feel like music is so powerful, is because you can't control nothing that you hear. You can control everything. You can control what you eat. You control what you touch. You can control what you see. But you cannot control what you hear. And so I feel like with that, that's why I feel like music has so much power as it do, because it has the ability to influence you to do certain things, whether that be right or wrong. I personally, yeah, it has the ability to influence you whether that's right or wrong, and that's why I like music. That's why I'm grateful for music. The next thing I'm grateful for at 22 is I'm grateful for my mistakes. The reason I put this on the list is because you cannot grow unless you make mistakes. So basically, most people are perfectionists, and I used to be that way for a long time. But then when you realize that the mistakes are what make you unique. And I know that might sound counterintuitive, but it's the truth. The mistakes that you make, it's like when you make mistakes, it help you do things. Like, it help you build character, it help you learn. And I honestly feel like the best way to learn is from a mistake. So you know how most people just be like, go out and do this, and like go out and take a class and learn how to do this first. No, I suggest you just go get whatever you need to do it and just try to do it and just learn as you're going. Because I feel like the best teacher that you ever gonna have is making the mistake yourself. Because when you make a mistake yourself, you know way more better when you make a mistake yourself than if somebody else tell you and then be like, don't do that. You still might do the thing that they tell you not to do. So the best thing to do is just make mistakes. It's not that big of a deal. Life gonna still go on. It's not the end of the world. You feel me? Like, mistakes, when you learn to make mistakes your friend instead of your enemy, life becomes so much easier. And my last thing that I'm grateful for, the 23rd thing that I'm grateful for, is kind strangers. And the reason why kind strangers made it on the list is because I wasn't even going to put nothing about other people on the list, but I had to put kind strangers on the list because sometimes I'm the kind stranger. So when it's like, in 2023, most people are like wicked, bro. Most people don't want the best for you. Most people not looking out for your best interest. Most people don't have a good heart. Most people don't care about your best interest. So when you do come across somebody who's a stranger and they're still kind to you, you need to cherish those people, because I feel like kindness in these days is taken as a weakness, but kindness is a strength, because a lot of people don't even have the capacity to be kind to people in their mindset. So if you have the capacity to be kind to somebody with everything that you're going through, because everybody's going through something. And that's why I feel like that's what make a kind person even more beautiful, is because you know that everybody is facing adversity, everybody has their challenges, everybody has a life, but yet you still choose to go out in the world and be kind to people. Like, you can't expect nothing but great things for that person, or elevation for that, or for those people, or for you, whoever it applies to. It's like, you can't think anything, you can't think that harm is going to come to them when they're out being a kind person. Like, whatever you put out to the world is going to get back. So if you out being a kind person to the world, to your family, to your friends, to whoever you are, kindness is going to come back to you. That does not mean that bad things are not going to happen to you. It just means that kindness is going to come back to you. So that's why I feel like being a kind strangers are just a blessing to this earth. And if you're a kind stranger, comment down below and let me know, because it ain't a lot of kind strangers in this world. It's Kamri, Nach'e, and that's my 23 reasons to be grateful in 2023.